Hi, Mom Sam Out families. It is time for our October tour of the classroom. This month we are talking about pumpkins and leaves and apples and just everything fall. So the first thing that we have here is we have some pumpkin scrubbing and some pumpkin cleaning and gourd cleaning, and the children can take this little brush right here and just go to town and scrub and get those pumpkins and gourds really clean. There's also a magnifying glass, which has been a huge hit this month. It goes all over the classroom, not just with the pumpkins. And then we have our books this month, which again, as you can tell, all kind of fall themed. We have bears, chipmunks, spiders, acorns. This one is called City Moon, and it's wonderful. The children absolutely love it. And then the other one that's been popular is Pick a Pumpkin. And we always enjoyed the Bustletown books. And then I always this time of year have to mention Apples to Oregon. It is such a fun story about a little girl traveling to Oregon with her dad, and her name is Delicious. And it's her job to keep all of those precious peaches and apples and fruit safe until they get to Oregon, where they can plant them. So it's a really fun story. We still have our traditional math materials out. We're working, we're having a lot of lessons right now on numbers and quantity. But I did add a couple of things here just for the fall. So we're matching quantity with pumpkins right here. And then these books are really nice. There's a letter one too, but they're very sensorial. They're velvet, and they work on counting. And then the letter one works on sounds. It looks like this. All right, so this month with language, we are still continuing our traditional materials here. We've done some lessons with the sandpaper letters with a few of the children, with our little object boxes. You can kind of see all the tiny objects in here. Once I open those boxes up, everybody comes from all corners of the classroom. So those folks with those lessons have quite an audience. But the children at this age are in the sensitive period for small objects. As we notice, if you take them on a walk, toddlers are always looking for like the ants on the sidewalk, little things that we don't notice, right? As adults, they pick up on. And so those small objects just grab their attention. So we're learning names of leaves with this puzzle and what they look like, and then parts of a pumpkin. And so what I'm hoping with this work is we will actually, towards the end of the month, get some actual pumpkins, and we'll take them apart and explore what the seeds are, what the fibrous strands are, what the pulp looks like, all of those things, so they can actually see the real inside of a pumpkin. And then over here, we have, again, our traditional Montessori materials that are always out. But then I call this the candy corn. It just reminds me of a big candy corn. But it's a really great puzzle that they need to put together. And it takes them a while to learn how all the pieces fit together to make it back into the candy corn shape. We're doing some sequencing puzzles with parts of fall animals. We've got deer, raccoons, and the children love to, once they put the puzzle together, to come over here and match the animals with the animals in the puzzles. And then we have some sensorial acorn bells. So those are always fun. And then this is an early fraction work. We just learn parts of a whole through this. So they obviously just fit one in there. And then there's halves, fourths, and eighths. Over here we have our Play-Doh. We're still working on Play-Doh. We'll probably take a break from Play-Doh for a while. I know they do a lot of Play-Doh at home, but it's such a great activity for building those hand muscles. This month we're working on punching down shapes, which is a new activity. So that's been fun. We'll probably continue it into November and then take a break in December, probably so I can deep clean my carpet. And then let's see, they are putting together, this is always a fun work. They build a tree and then they stick their little leaves in a tree. So fine motor, right, for the little guys, putting that in the hole, and then taking the leaves and trying to keep them inside. So it's a great fine motor activity. Always gets a lot of usage. We have some leaf threading. We have a new puzzle where they're learning how to push in buttons type work. And this is actually really challenging for a lot of kiddos. So this might stay out for a little bit with mastery. And then we still have our mushroom dumping. And then I don't know if you remember last year we had the little kind of bolts and nuts work. This is kind of the next step up. It takes a little bit more focus to unscrew these and match them. And so that is October. We look forward to November.